Yes, I got my all white. Shout out to white people this week. The undermelanated variety of humankind came clutch on something called The Ultimate Black Panther. I go on YouTube, I search Ultimate Black Panther #1 review. I see video after video after video after video after video. Let me see Weird Science Comics talking about this comic book. Let me see Comic Breakdown talking about. There is attention being put on this comic book character, Ultimate T'Challa, that it doesn't happen often, all the time, confirming my suspicions when I come on here and I tell you guys, Marvel Comics, DC as well, need to provide a reason for the general public. This would include our brothers from Europe. They gotta have a reason to pick up these comics. You can't just put a no-name writer with a no-name artist on Black Panther or every other black character and just say, here guys, enjoy representation. Like, there's no storyline consequences to any of it. The continuity being put in this comic won't lead to anywhere. They're not part of the plans, because I could read the Avengers and I could read Ultimate Invasion, and T'Challa's not even wearing the same new outfit he's supposed to have in his regular run, right? You gave white people a reason to pick up the Ultimate comic book. It was the second of the Ultimate line. There's Spider-Man and there's Black Panther. It is related to what's happening, the whole Khonshu stuff, in relation to the grand story of the Hickman story. Who's the artist? Stefano Caselli, them Italians. Has an artist of this quality ever been put on a black character like that? Of all the ones that don't sell high, of all like the black comics that have cancellation, no, they gave Stefano Caselli. Brian Edward Hill is liked in some circles, he's liked in enough circles to attract readership. Maybe the Fallen Angels people, because that was one of 6 titles that came out during 2019's X-Men. Maybe a lot of them recognized the writer and they said, I'll give him a shot, because they know him from other books that they've read. Maybe, just throwing things out there. But for the most part, white readers, this is the important thing, are enjoying this comic book character. Let me explain something that happened 400 years ago. In West Africa, like they call it in the comics, they didn't say a specific country. West Africa, those with dark skin, they get, how did Ron DeSantis put it? No, let me not be funny. All right, 400 years of enslavement, of oppression, of no rights, no just terribleness. About 100 years ago from now, movies started hitting the screens. It became a global phenomenon that impacted the way others around the world thought of people. So many of the roles being played by the darker skin, the darker hue, many of the roles were terrible people who were not ambitious. They're not aspirational roles, enough so where stigmas were created and furthered to where if you know nothing about black people and you just live in Kansas or in Montana, all you know is from what you see in your media, you're not going to look at this comic book character with that skin tone of value. It's hard to relate to that. Generally. Of course, there's smart people who can see through that, but there's a handicap. It's fixed. The game is fixed. It's rigged. There's a perception. Now, all people of that likeness, that light skin tone, all these people decided to read the Black Panther comic book, spoke highly of it. To my estimation, this won't get canceled. This ultimate line of Ultimate Black Panther is enjoyed, positively reviewed, and fans will stick with them, with the Black Panther comic book, up until something crazy happens. I don't know. You could always drop the ball and fumble the ball, but so far so good. There's not a anti-black sentiment coming from these fans. Some of them there are, of course. But these fans will definitely, if they got a reason to read a Black Panther comic, yeah, Ultimate Black Panther, sure, I'll check it out. It's part of the whole Ultimate line. So far, I'm still into it. They're not overloading us with a lot of Ultimate books yet. But so far, so good. Let's see what's happening with the whole Khonshu stuff. Let's see what the maker has cooked. Let's read. I'm invested. And we'll see how they keep going. This video may age poorly, but I don't think so. I commend all of the whites. No, I'm not gonna do that one. We're not doing that.